Titus. What's she doing? Good boy. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in as I yet again attempt another live stream. I'm still figuring out all the moving parts to this, so hopefully you can see and hear me okay. Here we are, week 79 of lockdown. I don't know where we're at anymore. I do know that I had to give myself a haircut yesterday because I just couldn't take it anymore. Not sure how good it is, but trust me, it's definitely better than what it was. So here we are. This particular concert, I'm really excited to share this with you tonight. And I have not revisited this material probably around the time it was first recorded back in October of 2016. But it was a really special night for me. It was my debut at Birdland in New York City, and it was a long time coming. And what made it extra special is how many people from different walks of my life flew in to be there in the audience for me. It really made it extra special and something I'll never forget. So many friends from Chicago, so many friends from Buffalo, where I grew up. My family, my mom was there with so many siblings and family members that it just made it all a perfect 10. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I have in revisiting this. Without further ado, this is the Paul Marinaro Quartet at the one and only Birdland in New York City, with Ben Paterson on piano, who will be with me tonight chatting, Neal Miner on bass, and Jason Tiemann on drums. I hope you enjoy it. Grab a drink, sit back. I know I did. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, folks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Birdland. Come on now, welcome to Birdland. Thank you, New York City. We have a great show in store for you this evening. Before we begin, we'd like to remind everyone to kindly keep our conversations to a minimum. And please, no flash photography, and take this time to silence your cell phone. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paul Marinaro.
No cares for me, I'm happy as I can be. I've learned to love and to live, devil may care. No blues or woes, whatever comes, later goes. That's why I'll take and I'll give, devil may care. And when the day is through, I suffer no regrets. I know that he who frets, he loses the night. For only a fool dreams he can hold back the dawn. For he who is wise never tries to revise what's dead and gone. Live, love today, come what tomorrow, what may. For don't even stop for a sigh. It doesn't help if you cry. That's why I live and I'll die. Devil may care, no cares for me. I am happy as I can be. I've learned to love and to live. Devil may care. Well, no blues, oh, whatever comes and later goes. That's why I'll take and I'll give. Devil may care. And when the day is through, I suffer no regrets. I know that he who frets, he loses the night. For only a fool dreams he can hold back the dawn. For he who is wise never tries to revise what's dead and gone. Live, love today, come what tomorrow, what may. Don't even stop for a sigh. It doesn't help if you cry. That's why I live and I'll die. Devil may care. As I can be, I've learned to love and to live. Devil may care, no blues, oh, whatever comes, later goes. That's why I'll take and I'll give. Devil may care. And when the day is through, I suffer no regrets. I know that he who frets, he loses a night. For only a fool dreams he can hold back the dawn. Well, he who is wise never tries to revise what's dead and gone. Live love today, come what tomorrow, what may. Don't even stop for a sigh. It doesn't help if you cry. Well, that's why I live and I'll die. Devil may care. I said the devil may care. The devil may care. Devil may care. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a great Bob Dorough song, and I made a set list, and then I redid it about 25 times, and that's the latest version that was the opening tune. But it's a very special song for me because it's the last song that I added onto my debut album, Without a Song, which was in tribute to my father and his lost dreams and his the dreams that he set aside of wanting to be a professional singer. And I stand here tonight in New York City at Birdland for him. And I think any musician, there's so many in the audience, and these wonderful gentlemen behind me will tell you that it's not an easy career when you choose to be a musician. It's much less easier when you say you want to be a jazz musician. So this is about validation of dreams. He who is wise never tries to revise what's dead and gone. I would like to dip back into those memories and enjoy the next 90 minutes with all of you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I would like to jump to a song that is the opening track on my second album, which is new, and it's One Night in Chicago. This is Little Duke Ellington. And I feel like the luckiest man in the world tonight. Thank you. When I walk down the street, seems everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess that I'm just a lucky so-and-so. The birds in every tree are also neighborly. They sing wherever I go. I guess that I'm just a lucky so-and-so. If you should ask me the amount in my bank account, well, I'd have to confess that I'm slipping. That don't bother me. Confidentially, I've got a dream. It's a pippin'. And when the day is through, each night I hurry to a home where love waits, I know. I guess that I'm just a lucky so-and-so. When I walk down the street, seems everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess that I'm just a lucky so-and-so. The birds in every tree are also neighborly. They sing wherever I go. Well, I guess that I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Now, if you should ask me the amount in my bank account, well, I'd have to confess that I'm slipping. That don't bother me. Confidentially, I've got a dream. It's a pippin'. And when the day is through, each night I hurry to a home where love waits. I know. Well, I guess that I'm just a lucky soul, and so play it. For Mr. Ben Paterson. That's Neal Miner. Now, if you should ask me the amount in my bank account, I'd have to confess that I'm slipping. That don't bother me. Confidentially, I've got a dream. It's a pippin', and when the day is through, each night I hurry to a home where love waits. I know. Well, I guess that I'm just a lucky soul, and so, well, I guess that I'm just a lucky, and I guess that I'm just a lucky, and I guess that I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Thank you very much. That's a great Duke Ellington. I'm going to jump to a song. I'm going to try not to blab on and on because I want to sing every song that I know here tonight. But we're going to jump to a favorite lyric of mine. Vernon Duke composition, John Latouche lyric. And a lot of people have done this. I think the first hit was Helen Forrest with Benny Goodman. Sinatra's done it. There's a wonderful, one of my favorite recordings of this song is Anita O'Day with Oscar Peterson Trio. And it's just one of my favorite melodies and one of my favorite lyrics to sing in a little bit of a different arrangement. Here I go again. I hear those trumpets blow again, all aglow again, taking a chance on love. Here I slide again about to take that ride again. I'm starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love. I thought that cards were a frame-up that I never would try. Now I'm taking that game up, and the ace of hearts is high. Things are mending now. I see a rainbow blending now. We'll have a happy ending now, taking a chance on love. Here I come again, about to make life hum again. I am acting dumb again, taking a chance on love. Here I stand again, about to beat that band again. I am feeling grand again, taking a chance on love. I never dreamed in my slumber, and bets were taboo. And now I'm playing my numbers on a little dream for two, waiting in again. I'm leading with my chin again, starting out to win again, taking a chance on love. Again, about to make that trip again. I have got my grip again, taking a chance on love. Now I prove again that I can make life move again. I am in my groove again, taking a chance on love. I walk around with a horseshoe, in clover I lie. Brother Rabbit, of course you better kiss your foot goodbye. That ball again, I'm riding for a fall again. I have given my all again, taking a chance on love. I'm taking a chance, I'm taking a chance, I'm taking a chance. I'm taking a chance on love, on love, on love, on love. I never took a chance, never found romance, and I'm taking a chance on love. I'm taking a chance on love. I'm taking a chance. I am taking a chance. I'm taking a chance on love, on love, on love, on love. Taking a chance on love. Thank you, that's Vernon Duke. Little Poinciana groove. Thank you. We have, I have a very special friend in the audience who happens to be the daughter of Oscar Peterson, but more importantly, she happens to be one of my very, very good friends. That's most important. Miss Celine Peterson is in the house. And so she had a few requests. Most of the rest of the night are Celine's requests. How do you say no? But this wonderful Johnny Mercer and Harold Arlen tune, one of my favorites, happens to be one of hers as well. And I hope the title is apropos for this evening. This will be my shining hour, calm and happy and bright. And in my dreams your face will flower through the darkness of the night, like the lights of home before me, or an angel watching o'er me. This will be my shining hour till I'm with you again. This will be my shining hour, calm and happy and bright. And in my dreams your face will flower through the darkness of the night, like the lights of home before me, or an angel watching o'er me. This will be my shining hour till I'm with you again. you're calm and happy and bright, and in my dreams your face will flower through the darkness of the night, like the light of home before me, or an angel watching on me. This will be my shining hour till I'm with you again. Till I'm with you, till I'm with you, till I'm with you again. Thank you very much. I'd like to jump back to another song from my live album, One Night in Chicago, which Ben Paterson is on as well. And this is one of my favorite composers, Antonio Carlos Jobim. No whiskey? It's okay for now. Thank you. I know where it is. It's perfect that you sat right here. This is a wonderful song that is undersung. It's performed a lot as an instrumental, but this is a great lyric that John Hendricks put to a great Jobim tune called Otra Vez. Once again, without you. Once again, without love. Once again, we have quarreled, but now you've left me all alone. Once again, how I cry, how I try to forget. Once again, I still want you, but now you've left me all alone. People see me and they wonder why I feel so sad and lonely. Well, everything is sorrow, bringing only thoughts of you. Living doesn't mean a thing, I'm so all alone and blue. It seems to me I'm always crying. What's a lonely heart to do? Once again, without you. Once again, without love. How I long for the moment to be together once again. People see me and they wonder why I feel so sad and lonely. Well, everything is sorrow, bringing only thoughts of you. Living doesn't mean a thing. I'm so all alone and blue. It seems to me I'm always crying. What's a lonely heart to do? Once again, without you. Once again, without love. How I long for the moment to be together once again. Together once again. Together once again. Together once again. That's Antonio Carlos Jobim, lyrics by the great John Hendricks. I would love to do a song that I rarely get to do, but it happens to be one of my favorite New York songs. It's not New York, New York. Are you folks sick to death of that song? I figured as much. We're back to Vernon Duke, and this is my particular favorite New York song because I think it captures everything that New York is and everything that people think New York is. When I first moved to Chicago 13 years ago, I was from Buffalo, and I told everybody I had my billings say, direct from New York. I left off city, of course, I was safe, and I went along with that scheme as long as I possibly could. But like New York City, Buffalo has excellent pizza, unlike Chicago. Sorry. We have a strong Chicago contingent in the house, don't we? You're always ready, Ben. But all the hustle and bustle, all the glitter and the glitz and the darkness and the shadows and everything that New York is, Vernon Duke just perfectly captured it. One of my favorite recordings of this, I remember being in college and listening to a Billie Holiday recording, and on the CD they had a bonus track of her 78 RPM take, and I was just mesmerized by this, and it's Billie and Oscar Peterson. Autumn in New York. Why does it seem so inviting? Autumn in New York. It spells the thrills of first nighting. Glittering crowds and shimmering clouds and canyons of steel. They're making me feel I'm home. Autumn in New York transforms the slums into Mayfair. Autumn in New York, You'll need no castles in air. Dreamers with empty hands, they sigh for exotic lands. This autumn in New York, it's good to live it again. Autumn in New York, the gleaming rooftops at sundown. It's autumn in New York. It lifts you up when you're run down. Jaded roues and gay divorcees who lunch at the Ritz, they will tell you that it's divine. Autumn in New York, it brings a promise of new love. Autumn in New York is often mingled with pain. Lovers that bless the dark on benches in Central Park. Great autumn in New York, it's good to live it again. Autumn in New York, it brings a promise of new love. Autumn in New York is often mingled with pain. Lovers that bless the dark on benches in Central Park. It's autumn in New York. It's good to live it again. Thank you. That's Vernon Duke. We're going to stick with Billie Holiday since it would be, well, this year would be her 101st birthday. And I was transfixed in the green room here at Birdland of all the wonderful pictures on the wall. And Billie, I realized as I was trying to fix this mop of hair I have today, I looked above me in the mirror and Billie Holiday her picture was above me. So I threw some Billie Holiday songs in. This is one that she did early on with Teddy Wilson and Lester Young, and a favorite of mine. One, two, 3, 4. One more. I fell in love with you the first time I looked into them there eyes. You've got a certain little cute way of flirting with them there eyes. They make me feel happy, they make me blue. No stalling, I'm falling in a great big way for you. My heart is jumping, you started something with them there eyes. Look out, if you're wise. They sparkle, they bubble, gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. There's danger lurking and you're overworking with them there eyes. I fell in love with you when I looked into them there eyes. You've got a certain little cute way of flirting with them there eyes. They make me feel happy, they make me blue. No stalling, falling in a great big way for you. Got my heart a jumping, you start something with them there eyes. Look out, look out, look out, look out if you're wise. They sparkle, bubble, gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. There's danger lurking and you're overworking with them there eyes. with you when I looked into them there eyes. You've got a certain little cute way of flirting. Them there eyes, they make me feel happy, they make me blue. No stalling, falling a great big way for you. You've got my heart jumping, you starting something with them there eyes. Look out, look out, look out, look out, give your eyes. They sparkle, bubble. I'm gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. There's danger lurking that you're overworking with them there eyes. I fell in love with you when I looked into them there eyes. You've got a certain little cute way of flirting. Them there eyes, they make me feel happy, they make me blue. No stalling, falling a great big way for you. Got my heart a jumping, you started something with them there eyes. You better look out, look out, look out, look out if you're wise. They sparkle, bubble, gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. There's danger lurking and you're overworking them there eyes. There's danger lurking, you're overworking them there eyes. There's danger lurking and you're overworking with their eyes. With your big brown cute to them their eyes. Thank you very much. How about it for Mr. Ben Paterson?
There we are. Okay, folks. I hope you're enjoying this so far. It's a lot of fun for me to revisit. Such a fun night for me. And the guy you hear making all that magic on the piano is hopefully going to join me momentarily. If I could bring him in, let's see. And there he is. You're sideways.
Hold on. Let's try this again.
No matter how many times I do this, I still don't really know what I'm doing. This is a whole new world. Ben, you look normal.
Thanks. I'm trying. My hair's getting a little long, but I shaved.
You're a little long. It looks normal. I actually finally gave myself a haircut yesterday.
Nice.
Seems
like it went well.
Well, it's kind of like the whole top half is just sitting on top and the sides are really short because I wasn't brave enough to do the top. Maybe that's tomorrow. I don't know. I just couldn't take it anymore. The Italian jeans, it just was turning into like a wild man bush. So how are you?
Doing great. All things considered.
All things considered, that's like the given.
The qualifier, but doing well, just finding ways to practice and do some live stream concerts and work on, whatever various projects I can get into. So all in all, not too bad.
Yeah, I've seen some of your things on there. This is the new reality for now. And it's interesting to see colleagues and friends, like how they're, everyone's putting their own spin on it. Everyone's doing something a little differently and, reaching different audiences. It's
absolutely. And, there are some cool things to it. Like, doing these Zoom concerts, it's, you can have an audience tuning in from Japan, Australia, Europe, and the West Coast all at the same time, which is very cool. That's, so it's been cool to, kind of find that avenue, and it is something I think I'll keep doing even once this is done. It's just trying to adapt as best we can.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go along. Now, I always ask you this every time we think of it, but I was trying to remember watching this footage again and thinking back on how long I've known you, and I think it's like 12, 13 years.
Yeah, I always think of our first gig being maybe 2006 or 2007, somewhere around there. Maybe 2008. I can't remember exactly. But I think we played at, it was either Pops for Champagne back when it was in the basement of that club, or it was maybe at 3160.
Those were both a long time ago.
Yeah.
Both a long time ago.
We've been playing together a long time.
And how long have you been in New York? When did you leave Chicago for New York City?
2013. So it's been about 7 years since I first
Oh,
moved to
wow.
New York. Yeah.
And you're actually in Chicago now. You're
I
back
am.
for a little while.
My fiance and I were splitting our 500 square foot studio apartment 24 hours a day, and it was just a bit tough to get really anything done. We were getting along okay, but just to get any real work done to practice was tough. And we had an opportunity to come out to Chicago and hunker down with someone who's got a nice big giant townhouse, so we can actually be in separate rooms, and we don't have to take conference calls in the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. So it's been nice actually being in
So
Chicago.
is that the only reason? Was New York? What was the vibe there? Was that kind of weighing on it at all, or?
Maybe a little. I mean, we were doing okay in New York, and most New Yorkers I know are. It's okay. They're there's a good spirit when every night at 7 everyone's applauding for the healthcare workers, and you can walk to the grocery store and people are being cautious, but all in all it's not too bad. Although I will say when we got out to Chicago, it definitely did feel like a more relaxed vibe and a more relaxed situation. I think New York is probably as when you go outside, even if you just go for a walk, you do feel it. You feel like people are kind of being a little wary and keeping their distance, and there is a stronger, it's a more immediate presence, I think, in New York for sure.
But yeah, this has been an interesting time because we're all forced to learn things we haven't, technology wise, we haven't done before, and we're all streaming and learning different things that way. And just I've been personally revisiting a lot of files that I've had, concerts that I've had that I don't really look at. This particular night was obviously special because it was Birdland, and it was my first time doing a big gig in New York City, and it was nice that you were on it with me. And we've done Birdland 4 times, I think, since then. But that was the first time, and there was definitely a vibe in the room. A lot of Chicago people came out to see us.
Yeah, I remember that night. I still remember it. It had a great energy. You had people from all over the country coming in to see you at Birdland. People from Chicago, from Buffalo. I remember it was a really great crowd you brought in there.
Yeah, I thought my New York pizza versus Chicago pizza joke was going to go over a lot better than it did, but there was so many people from Chicago in the audience that I got booed. But yeah, it's been fun to revisit. But we have some good ones on here. I know a favorite of ours to do together is Taking a Chance on Love. We've already heard that one. And then coming up is another favorite of ours, and particularly you and I, because I don't really do it with anyone else. While My Lady Sleeps.
Oh yeah.
We haven't done that in a long time.
We didn't do it over in Sweden. We left it out of it wasn't a Nat King Cole song, so we
should have lied and done it. That was just thinking back on that. Obviously, the concert in Stockholm was just that was just one of my favorite parts of last year. And last year was a great year, but another first of mine being in Europe. I was glad you were on that as well. So what's the next first? Where are we going next?
Who knows, man? We got nothing on the books at the moment.
I think 2020 is pretty much done. Let's plan for 2021. We'll see what's coming up. But I remember when you moved to New York, and you played a favorite room that's no longer there, Katarina's.
Oh yeah.
And I remember you did your own show, and I remember seeing how much you had grown, and I was really impressed, and I knew you would be doing good things because you were not just. I always knew you had the skill at the piano, but you did a few songs, and then you turned on the bench and you faced the audience, and you talked about the song, and you talked about what it meant to you, and you talked about you invited the audience in to listen in a different way.
But yeah, I think one of the reasons to be in New York is you do get placed in a situation more often where you're put in front of an audience that has come there and paid their cover and sat down and is expecting to, see something engaging and to see some really high quality stuff. And I think only kind of by being in that scenario and in that situation does that push you to kind of learn those skills to be able to be engaging and to kind of draw an audience in and hold them for the entirety of a show. But I think in Chicago, you have to work a little bit harder to create those performance opportunities. And you've always been someone who's been really good at being able to create those situations. And whenever we've played together, or when I see you performing around Chicago, when people come to see you, they're coming to see you perform. You're not up there just kind of as a background or doing whatever else. And so, I think, New York is good at pushing you to develop those skills. But you've always been able to create that and work on that from Chicago, which I think is really great.
Well, thank you. I think it's wanting to be an entertainer and wanting to draw people in, but it's also first and foremost not taking them for granted. They chose to come out to see you. Tell them why a song is important. Give them a reason to listen a little bit more intently. It's really not that much. It doesn't take that much to engage another human being if they've chosen to come to see you.
Well, and this Birdland, this Birdland show, obviously you had a packed crowd of people who were ready to be entertained. So that it was a good energy that night. I remember.
You have a drink, Ben? What's going on?
I got a little bowl of ice cream, but I don't have a drink with me.
A bowl of ice cream. I've been eating myself silly.
Oh yeah, snacking. The quarantine snacking is impossible to resist.
Well, man, it's always good to see you and chat.
Yeah, likewise.
I miss making music. So let's work on 2021. Go back to Stockholm or.
That would be great. Or we could even, I'll see if I'll come up with a little backing track and send it your way. Maybe we can do a little song or something.
Let's do that. Let's do that. My piano skills are a long way from being presentable. So we're gonna you folks, you've heard it right here. Ben and I are gonna create a song together.
That's right.
A quarantine, as they're calling it.
That's right.
All right, buddy. Let's get these folks some more music, and I'll chat with you soon.
All right, dude. Great to see you, Paul.
Hello to Monica for me.
All right, we'll do.
See you. Bye.
Another favorite of mine, and I think it's one of the happiest songs that I do, because I don't do a lot of happy songs. I like the depressing ballads. But this is, that was our little Billie Holiday set. This will be, the next two will be a little bit of a nod to Frank Sinatra, who was my father's introduction to this great music, and in turn, and very thankfully, mine. This is Sinatra as he came back into Capitol Records, and a big, big hit for him. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? I've got a song I sing, I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing. As long as I hold that string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my little finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I've got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my little finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I've got a song I sing, and I can make the rain go anytime I move my little finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life is a beautiful thing as long as I hold that string. I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my little finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? I've got a song I sing and I can make the rain go anytime, anytime I move my little finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing as long as I keep holding on to that string. I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my little finger. What a world, what a life, lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? What a world, what a life, lucky me, can't you see? What a world, what a life, lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love. What a world, what a life, lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love, I'm in love. What a world, what a life, lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Thank you very much. It's Harold Arlen and Ted Kohler, one of my favorites, and I'm glad you enjoyed that very happy song because we're going to go directly to the saddest song ever written. My favorites. This is I'm a Fool to Want You. I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too. I'm a fool to hold you. Such a fool to hold you. To seek a kiss, not mine alone. To share a kiss the devil has known. Time and time again I said I'd leave you. Time and time again I went away. But then would come the time when I would need you. And once again, these words I'd have to say. I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. I know it's wrong. It must be wrong. But right or wrong, I can't get along without you. That's Neal Miner. Time and time again I said I'd leave you. Time and time again I went away. But then would come the time when I would need you. And once again, these words I'd have to say. take me back. I love you. Pity me, I need you. I know it's wrong, it must be wrong, but right or wrong, I can't get along without you. Thank you very much. That's I'm a Fool to Want You. So that's at the stage of the breakup where you believe you couldn't possibly go on without this person. This next song is an old blues that I first heard on a later album of Anita ODay's, and I added my own special lyrics pertaining to my personal exes in my life. You know, those people that wreak the most possible havoc, the people who just kind of ruin your life and the trajectory that you were on. Those are the ones that will always come back for more, to see if they could find a way back in, to see if there's a few other things that they can disrupt in your life. This song is for them. This is, actually we weren't going to do this, but Ben reminded me that I should do this tonight. So this is Ben Paterson's request. And what a perfect song to follow the other. We just started, right? We have a couple more hours? Threw your chance away. You thought you had a rain check, but there ain't no games to play. Well, good morning, baby. What can I do for you? I don't seem to recall that we had any rendezvous. Now you remember one night, baby, I was standing in the rain. You never asked me in, and I didn't complain, but I was wet, broke, tired, hungry. You kept me out the door, and now it's my turn to tell you I can't use you anymore. Well, you could have had me, baby, but you played so hard to get. Now I found me someone else who makes you easy to forget. You could have had me, baby, way back when the time was right. And now you're starving for my loving, but I lost my appetite. Play the blues. wasn't enough. Now you're crawling back to me and I say, tough. You could have had me, baby, but you wouldn't play fair. Now watch me turn and walk away from you with both fingers in the air. Well, you could have had me, baby, back in 2003. Now I'm older, wiser, and you don't look good to me. You could have had me, baby, and baby, that is that. Oh, one more thing, baby, you got fat. You're all terrible. Terrible people. I retitled that song The Bitter Man Blues. I'd like to do a beautiful duo tune with just Ben Paterson. And as we do that, how about it for Mr. Neal Miner on bass? And Jason Tiemann on drums. The moon may rise, but all in vain, for there's no use in shining while my lady sleeps. The breeze may sing a sad refrain because her heart is pining while my lady sleeps. Starlight and moonlight, an amorous melody is wasted. What could they mean if I'm yearning for kisses? Never tasted. The night may hold a million dreams, but when her eyes discover just a lonely lover, she will hurry on sigh for the dawn while the willow tree weeps and my lady sleeps. starlight and moonlight, and amorous melodies wasted. What could they mean when I'm yearning for kisses? Never tasted. The night may hold a million dreams, but when her eyes discover just a lonely lover, she will hurry on with a sigh for the dawn, while the willow tree weeps. And my lady sleeps. Thank you so much. Ben Paterson. Well, folks, I have on my list, my short list of songs that I wanted to do for you tonight, I have 45 more. Unfortunately, we only have time for one. I'll do it. Thank you. Night and stars above that shine so bright, mystery of that fading light shines upon our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulder as we creep across the sand, so I may keep this memory of our caravan. This is so exciting, you are so inviting, resting in my arms as I thrill to the magic charms of you. Beside me here beneath the blue, a dream of love is coming true within our desert caravan. Stars above that shine so bright, mystery of their fading light that shines upon our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulder as we creep across the sand, so I may keep this memory of our caravan. This is so exciting, you are so inviting, resting in my arms as I thrill to the magic charms of you. Beside me here beneath the blue, a dream of love is coming true within our desert caravan. stars above that shine so bright, the mystery of that fading light that shines upon our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulder as we creep across the sand so I may keep this memory of our caravan. This is so exciting, you are so inviting, resting in my arms as I thrill to the magic charms of you. Beside me here beneath the blue, my dream of love is coming true within our desert caravan. Within our desert caravan, within our caravan, within our caravan.
I would love to do one more. When I did my album to my dad, I was thinking this morning, the last time I had a chance to chat with my dad was just a random phone call home. And he was rushing out the door because he was going to lunch with a friend. He felt really well, and he was going out for lunch. And he apologized for not being able to chat with me for too long. And he was handing off the phone to my mom, and he brought the phone back and he said, "Hey, wait a minute, have you heard anything from New York yet?" And this is the title track of my debut album in tribute to my father, and I would like to end this night for him with that song. And yes, Dad, I've heard from New York. Thank you. Without a song, the day would never end. Without a song, the road would never bend. When things go wrong, a man ain't got a friend. Without a song, that field of corn would never see a plow. That field of corn would be deserted now. A man is born, but he is no good, no how, without a song. Well, I've got my troubles and woe, but sure as I know, the Jordan will roll, and I'll get along as the song is strong in my soul. I'll never know what makes the rain to fall. I'll never know what makes that grass so tall. I only know that there's no love at all without a song. Without a song, the day would never end. Without a song, the road would never bend. When things go wrong, a man ain't got a friend without a song. That field of corn would never see a plow. Or that field of corn, it would be deserted now.
man is born, but he's no good, no how, without a song. I've got my troubles and woe, but sure as I know, Jordan will roll, and I'll get long as a song strong in my soul. I'll never know what can make that grass so tall. I will never know what can make that rain to fall. I will never know that there's no love at all without a song. Without a song. Without a song. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marinaro. And ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, if you'd like to take the music home with, there are CDs and LPs available at the Quickpay. Thank you.